Hi guys, what is going on? I'm so excited today because I am doing an episode with all my Segway, and this video is about which Segway is right for you. The G30P kick scooter or the Segway S, the most cheapest affordable balance hoverboard, or the S Plus with robotic sound, remote control, follow me mode, or the S Max, this one with the kickstand. First, let's talk about the ease of use or the learning curve. If you get a electronic transportation device, very important is you are able to ride it. I mean, all of the option here, the easiest one would be the kick scooter, because this one is essentially a standing bicycle. The throttle is right here, the brake is right here. It works and function exactly like a bicycle. Like anyone can ride a bicycle, you can ride this basically. There is no learning curve. You can just hop on and ride it immediately. The only difference is you are standing. So with standing, you just have to put a little bit more effort into balance the vehicle versus a bicycle. But really, there's no learning curve for this one. And the next one that is easy to operate is the S Max model. This one, because you have the handlebar, so this allow you to left turn, right turn very easily and very accurately. And your throttle is by leaning your feet forward. Like if you lean your feet forward, it go forward. If you lean your feet backward, it backward. So this is your brake and this is your throttle. Basically, you are using your foot to control the throttle and the brake. And the left turn, right turn, you just shift, just turn this control bar. So this one, there's a little bit of learning curve, but for most people, it's not so bad. You are able to learn it pretty quickly. I say 20 minutes to 2 hours, and after that, the S Plus is using the knee bar control. This one, beside that, you get a remote control which look like this, and with this you have the extra function of using your remote to control your butt. And if you mount a camera, here is a GoPro mount that I add on, or I mount an extra light to it to increase the safety. This one can be your free cameraman. Like you can record video with this with the remote control. There is also the follow me function. So once I activate it with the dock button, it will just follow me. So potentially this can carry your grocery, pull your luggage in an open space, and it's kind of cool, fun robotic device to have. On top of that, you can do the regular thing, like you can ride it. And this one, same thing, you lean your feet forward to go forward, that's your throttle, and you lean back, that's your brake, and you use your knee like this to use the control bar, turn left, turn right. So this is a little bit of learning curve. For brand new people, you might take a little bit of time adjusting to it. And so with all the extra function, this one does take quite a bit of getting used to. There's also the Segway S. This is a basic hoverboard. This is the cheapest. On Black Friday, Boxing Day, you can get it for around 550 Canadian on Amazon. And this one, you don't have the remote control that come with it. However, you can control with the app, which is not too good because you don't have the good accuracy as a physical remote. This one is more of a basic riding device, and it doesn't have the robotic sound, but this gives you the hands-free operation. So when your hand is free, you can use it to carry things, do vacuum, throwing garbage, all kinds of extra things you can do. And without the robotic complication, this is simple, and it's less to learn. And for people that learn to use this is actually a very good, very handy. When you choosing a Segway, one of the very important thing is the weight. Out of all these options, the S is the lightest. Like if you need to go upstairs, get on bus, somewhere you have to climb, this one is very light. Like one hand, absolutely no problem. And on the other hand, the S Max model, this one is very heavy. This is 50 pounds. I mean, if you don't have some strength carrying this, going upstairs, downstairs, potentially you need a lot of physical power for this one. And the G30P is not light too, because this one has very long range, 65 kilometers. If you are skinny and short, this one can go very far. But for most people, 20-30 kilometers should be no problem. Of course, depending on your neighborhood. See if there's uphill, downhill. So depending on your lifestyle, the ride Segway is different for everyone. Myself, I really like this one for the robotic feature, because besides riding it, you can use it for remote control, car, for a cameraman, and just extra feature. So different lifestyle, your choice would be different. One thing about these two models, the S and the S Plus model, is that it doesn't have a kickstand. So when you power down this one, it would fall down. Like it will fall down. It cannot stand by itself. So you have to find a wall where it can lean to. Otherwise, it will fall down. Same thing with this one. It cannot stand by itself. Once you power off, like you need some wall to let it stand. Otherwise, you have to power it on. But then, if you don't touch it for over about 10 minutes, it will power off by itself to save battery. So that the no kickstand is a bit of issue, because sometimes it's uphill, sometimes it's downhill, and you want to be able to park anywhere you want. This one, the kickstand is very nice, so this is more versatile. Now if we look at the tire, the S model, the Plus model, and the kick scooter is using the air-filled tire, which is very nice because it makes the ride very smooth. And when you go to a bumpy sidewalk, bumpy surface, your ride is very smooth. The S Max model, this one is using the solid tire. So when you use this, it's very bumpy. This is better for smooth surface area. And if you are riding this and it's very bumpy, it's important you bend your knee so your knee can work as sort of a bio suspension. Otherwise, your whole body shaking is very uncomfortable. Another thing to think about is to put it in your car, because a lot of time you want to put this kind of device in your car, and you park somewhere and you get your device out. Of course, the S will be the easiest because it's super light, and even for lady, carry it with one hand, no problem. And this Plus model is sort of balanced. It's not the heaviest, it's not the lightest, but still carrying it one hand is no problem. With this Max and the G30P Max, we'll have problem because these are heavy. I mean, for guys probably no problem. You can handle and carry this, but for girls, ladies, this will be very tough. And with the S Max model, this particular place is very fragile. So when you're trying to carry, you don't want to carry here. You want to carry right from here, just in case it breaks. And my last one here, it cracked. So that was kind of annoying. Just have to be careful with this device. Also, another thing about the S Max is that this one, if your temperature reach 10